morning, all of you. So, in the last lecture, we were discussing the reactions of alkyl halide. So, the next type of the reaction that we are going to study, that is the elimination reaction. Elimination reaction of alkyl halide, that is the formation of alkenes. In this reaction, we are going to get the formation of an alkene that is containing the double bonds, the compound containing double bond. Now, in the elimination reaction, alkyl halides, when strongly boiled with the alcoholic KOH, alkyl halides, when boiled with the alcoholic KOH, we get the formation of an unsaturated compound. Sorry, here it's alkyl halide. So, this alkyl halides on reaction with the alcoholic KOH, when they are strongly heated, they undergo the elimination. So, the atom here to which the halogen is attached is termed as your alpha, and this is your beta, and this is your again beta carbon. So, here the elimination is taking place in the sense the hydrogen from the beta carbon and the halogen from the alpha carbon are eliminated, and here you get the formation of CH3CH double bond CH2, that is alkene, and here it is propene. Along with that, here we are getting H2O plus KCl. So, this type of elimination of a smaller molecule from a bigger molecule is termed as the hydrogen is being eliminated from the beta carbon. This type of elimination is termed as your beta elimination. This is termed as your beta elimination. Now, when we are studying this reaction, here here it is CH3. The type of beta hydrogen atom is same, and so here you are going to get only one product. But if the same molecule is replaced by another molecule which contains two different types of beta hydrogen atoms, so just like here we will see the example, that is 2-bromobutane. 2-bromobutane. Now see, here this is the alpha carbon which bears a bromine, this is your beta, and this carbon is your beta dash. Both are adjacent to the alpha carbon, so both are beta. And so when this molecule is treated with alcoholic KOH, it will tends to give you two different types of products. One by eliminating beta hydrogen and once by eliminating beta dash hydrogen. So if it eliminates beta hydrogen along with the bromine, so you will get the product, that is CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH2. So it is one butene. It's one butene plus KBr plus H2O. And if the beta dash is being eliminated, you will get the product, that is CH3, CH double bond CH, CH3 plus KBr plus H2O. So here you are getting the product, that is 2-butene. So out of these two products, which product will be the major product? And so 2-butene is obtained as a major product and 1-butene is obtained as a minor product. And this, in this type of elimination, when it is an asymmetrical alkyl molecule, when there are two different types of beta hydrogen atom, we are expecting the two products, we get two products out of which 2-butene is obtained as a major product. Why it is obtained as a major product? So this type of elimination which is taking place, this takes place according to Sedgwick's rule. Sedgwick's rule. So what the Sedgwick's rule states? Sedgwick's rule states that in an elimination reaction, the alkene which is more substituted, is obtained as a major product. So the olefinic carbons here, this carbon and this carbon, these are the two olefinic carbons which are involved in the double bond formation. Here this both the carbons contains alkyl group. Here there are two alkyl groups which are attached, one to this and one to this. But in this molecule, if we see, here there are two hydrogen atoms and here there is only one alkyl group. Means this is less substituted alkene. And here more the number of alkyl groups in the alkene is a more substituted product. And so this is obtained as a major product according to the Sedgwick's rule. So in this way, the elimination reactions are shown by the alkyl halides, and here we are able to get the different types of alkenes. So the next reaction that we want to study is substitution reaction. Now what is substitution reaction? In substitution reaction, the atom or group of atom from a reactant is replaced, the atom or group of atom which is attached to the saturated counterpart of the molecule is being replaced by the another atom or group of atom is called as your substitution reaction. Means in this, there are different types of substitution reactions. So these substitution reactions can be of different types. So what are the different types of the substitution reactions? Means here in which the atom or group of atom is getting replaced. As we have studied that this Rw plus Ab is being here giving you the molecule that is Ra plus Wb. Sorry, Rb plus Wa. So here the W is getting substituted by B, and you are getting the Rb as a product. Means this is a simple substitution reaction. Means the atom or group of atom from a molecule is getting substituted by the another atom or group of atom, and so this gives you the rise to the different types of substitution reaction. So here it is aliphatic nucleophilic substitution, aliphatic nucleophilic substitution, aliphatic electrophilic substitution, electrophilic substitution, and aromatic electrophilic substitution, aromatic electrophilic substitution. Means this type of substitution depends upon the atom or group of nature of the atom or group of atom which is being replaced. Here the atom or group of atom which is being replaced is nucleophilic in nature. Here the atom or group of atom which is being replaced is electrophilic in nature. Means this is electron rich, this is electron deficient. And here in this aromatic electrophilic substitution, the atom which is being replaced is electrophilic, means that is positively charged. So here, what is the basic difference between all these reactions? So the aliphatic nucleophilic substitution reaction, in which we have studied oftenly the simple example that the methyl bromide on reaction with the simple alkalis, or that is OH minus, here you get, means this OH minus replaces this Br minus, and here you get the product that is CH3OH plus Br minus. So this is a simple nucleophilic substitution reaction in which a nucleophilic atom from the molecule is being substituted by the another stronger nucleophile. And so the type of reaction is called as your aliphatic nucleophilic substitution. So the second type, that is the aliphatic electrophilic substitution. And these are all the reactions are shown by the saturated molecules only, or the saturated molecules or the saturated hydrocarbons. And so here the aliphatic electrophilic substitution is the reaction in which the ethane, that is the alkanes, on reaction with concentrated nitric acid. So here you get OH minus and NO2 plus. So here you are getting a simple formation of a nitro ethane, nitroethane plus H2O. So this is a simple electrophilic substitution reaction. So this is a simple aliphatic electrophilic substitution reaction. And the third one, that is the aromatic electrophilic substitution. Third one, which is aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction, in which we have studied the reactions of benzene. And in benzene, the hydrogen atom of the benzene is replaced by the different types of the electrophiles, and we get the reactions like nitration, sulfonation, halogenation, alkylation, and acylations. These are all electrophilic substitution reactions. And so, in this reaction, the hydrogen atom, which is positively charged because benzene itself is nucleophilic in nature, on reaction with nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid, and concentrated sulfuric acid, the mixture of these two is termed as your nitrating mixture. Here you get the product, that is nitrobenzene, where the H plus ion is replaced by NO2 plus. And so here the nitrobenzene is obtained, and this type of reaction is termed as your aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. And so in this topic, now we are interested in the aliphatic nucleophilic substitution reactions. Now in the aliphatic nucleophilic substitution reactions, there are different types of the aliphatic nucleophilic substitution reactions, but out of that, means here we want to study a simple reaction or the mechanism, that is the SN1 and SN2 reactions, that is the substitution nucleophilic unimolecular and substitution nucleophilic bimolecular. Means when the atom or group of atom of the substrate is replaced by the another atom or group of atom, the substitution is taking place. And so when the replacing atom is nucleophilic in nature, the type of reaction is called as substitution nucleophilic. Now when we say that substitution nucleophilic, which are of two types, that is unimolecular and bimolecular. So what is the difference between this, that we will deal it in details. We want to study the mechanism of SN1 reaction, the mechanism of SN2 reaction. We want to study the kinetics, the proposed mechanism. Mechanism is nothing but the stepwise discussion of the reaction. Because when we are just considering a simple example, that is the CH3Br on reaction with NaOH gives you the product, that is CH3OH plus NaBr. Now what are the things that have been happened in this reaction? The three things are happening. The first of all, the CBr bond breaks. CBr bond breaks. The second thing that happens in this reaction, that is the COH bond forms, or that is the bond formation is taking place. And here, what are the energy, what is the energy change that is associated with this reaction? Energy change associated with the bond breaking and bond formation. That these three things are not being answered properly. So how we can say whether the CBr bond breaks first or whether the COH bond forms first, and what is the energy change that is taking place in the reaction. So in detail we want to deal all these three things, and we want to get the answers and study the mechanism, that how this bond breaking and bond formation process has been taking place in this reaction, and that is nothing but your mechanism. And so what is the proposed mechanism, how it takes place in this way, why it takes place in this way, what are the energy changes, and then what is the energy profile diagram, what is the change in the stereochemistry of the reactant and the product that are used in this reaction. Means the reactant is used, the product is obtained, and this product and the reactant, whether they are having the same types of stereochemistry or the stereochemistry changes. So these all things are going to be studied in these two reaction mechanisms. So okay, so this is all regarding the reactions of your alkyl halides, and now in the next lecture we will deal with the substitution nucleophilic, unimolecular and bimolecular thoroughly. Thank you very much.